nice hill. Oh, I just love it. Day 2, we're gonna do, because there's so much traffic, so much people here, and I gotta play catch up. We're gonna do the Marienville loop because that's one-way traffic. Figure it's safer route. Woohoo! So we're on the warm-up trail now, then we'll head to Marienville. God, this Talon runs great. It's filthy. I don't like bringing a machine dirty to the trail, but we didn't pass any pressure washers on the way to the hotel. So I guess this is what I'm stuck with. Beautiful morning. The fog burned off. It's just great. Catch up with you a little later. The trail is awesome. It is just awesome. It's really groomed. And I wasn't sure if I wanted to ride this morning, and then I started this little Africa twin engine on the Honda Talon, and I got pumped up. I want to ride. Even though my machine's filthy, I want to ride. I want to do it. Man, am I glad I did. As soon as I get in this thing, I start smiling. That was fun. Okay, Andy's leading and he's doing a good job. We got Andy, if you can see him, all the way up in front with his chase lights on top of his Maverick RR XMR. Mikey second on his Kawasaki King Quad. And then Sam's in front of me with his new Articat 500. Both these machines are camo finish. Gotta make sure my lights are on. Okay guys, let's go. Cut the ribbon. So we did 72 miles yesterday. The Talon used 3.5 gallons of fuel, and it was topped up to the spout when I filled it. When I filled it before I left on this trip, and then I topped it off at Sheetz gas station, which are excellent gas stations in Pennsylvania, and she took 3.5 gallons. I think that's really good for 72 miles. Hope they're going slower. I like when they hustle down this trail. And then we're going to make our way from the Timberline trailhead, I think it's the nicest trailhead, to Marienville Trail. Into these I know I've said it before, into these Wizard of Oz dark woods where there could be any place in the country. It's just so neat riding this trail. But guys, we just had a great 2 days on this trail. I can't tell you. Saturday morning I woke up, wasn't sure if I wanted to ride, but we committed that we were going to ride 2 days. Backing this thing off the trailer, I just said, man, I want to ride. This engine just purrs. Love the transmission. Is it a 200 horsepower machine, turbocharged? No. But for Northeast trails, any trails, just an awesome machine. And these Tusk Megabite tires, I have nothing but accolades to say about them. Nothing but accolades. Awesome. They're 30 inch, I think they're 30 inch by 10 tires, and they are true 30 inch. Great tire. Great tire. My Polaris ride command on my phone let me down. There's no signal. Not sure if I'm going to be able to reacquire it. Give you a listen of this thing upshifting. Let these guys get a little ahead of me. We'll listen to it upshift. Let's give it a little goose. Just clicks through the gears just like the Honda Goldwing. She just punches through those gears. Just awesome. This is very nice of this person to pull off to the side and let us pass. This is a two-way section of the trail, and that's good ethics. Thank you. And we do the same. And if there's someone faster coming up behind us, especially motorcycles, we'll pull off to the side and let them pass. And people are doing that for us. It's good trail etiquette, you know. Just be kind. Don't come out here like you own the trail. It's your personal trail. We share it. We're lucky to have it. Andy's chase light on his Maverick, I really like it. And another thing, you learn when you're two-wheel drive, I learned to steer this around the corners with the throttle, which is kind of neat. Not that I'm drifting it, but they're little drifts to get the rear end around the corner. See how nice this chase light stands out on his machine? He's doing a great job leading us. Hands down, we all agree on that. He's got a nice pace, and there, you got a good image of it. Really stands out. That big Maverick makes a Talon look tiny. Now we're finally on the Marienville Trail. We got a little lost. So sometimes you lose cell service here, and the Ride Command app doesn't work the best without that. But we're back on track now, finally on Marienville. Bobbing and weaving on the stone trail on Marienville. It's so cool, the pace we have. Coming out of the valley now. Really neat. Now we're not going to go up the steep hill today. This transmission is just tops. Yeah, we're not going up the steep hill today. We're going to go left. See what this is like. That's the hill where I rolled my ATV. I don't think I've ever... Oh man, these trails are so cool. I don't think I've ever been on this section. Just cool riding on these tiles. Oh, and we still have a nice hill. Oh, I just love it. Oh man. Oh man, is this cool. She won't stall. She won't stall, so I'm downshifting, but she wouldn't stall anyways. I just don't like to lug it that far going uphill. Wow! This was not a disappointment going up this trail we've never been on. Wow, it was great. Just awesome. I've never been up this. Steep drop off on my left this way. Steep drop off. Oh, I'm gonna downshift. Oh man. Two-wheel drive, high, with an automatic, not automatic, Honda DCT transmission. See your downshift? She knows when to shift. I didn't do that shift. Oh, mama. Oh, this was great. I actually think I like it better than the steep hill. And it's still steep. just was awesome. Awesome. Just awesome. Just awesome. Man, I'm glad we rode the second day. Just great. Shouts I call them. The live valve suspension really works well. Now, does it make it ride like a Maverick or a Razor Pro or Razor R Pro RR? No, it doesn't. But it does make it ride better for what it is. In fact, it makes it ride extremely well. And off camber, it's excellent. You can see with these washout. And see, she just sucks them up really well and adjusts. You'll see Sam, I think yesterday, Sam's tires actually came off the ground in this area on one of these whoops. Yeah, that one, this one's a big one. Slow down for that. But it really is. My back has never hurt me on this machine. And I can't say that about all my other machines. And I just think it's a live valve reacting quickly to make the proper adjustments. And I have it in normal mode. I'm a little concerned about putting it in performance mode because it makes it stiffer, and that's how I think I blew out the tire. It hit a sharp rock and just stiffened up and didn't help the puncturing the sidewall situation. The suspension, as much as anything, drove the tire into the rock, although they weren't great tires. So that's just a little discussion on live valve. On the Honda Talon, DCT live valve. What a great machine. Beautiful bridge. We'll leave the camera running. Oh, nice machines over there. This is a tight bridge. Yep. There we go. We made it through. Section of the trail. Look at how the corners are banked on it. And these rocks are, these pipes are bad. I'm going to straddle this one much better. I didn't do that on the first one I hit on this. I've been brutal on my left front tire. So sometimes it's, in my opinion, like I'll straddle the rocks. I'll put one tire up on the side slope of the hill rather than trying to ride in the groove like that. Go to the right, I'll straddle the side of the hill. Here I'll straddle the left side of the hill, get a little leveler ride. What's sometimes dangerous is to follow a machine in front of you, do exactly what they do. You know, sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. With an ATV, his width is under 50 inches, so I really can't follow Sam's ATV. So you kind of learn as you go. And there's some more rocks off to the left. I'll go up maybe a little higher on this hill. Up on the side here. Ride the groove here. Those lone rocks, like when I blew out my sidewall, I definitely stay away from those. And I also stay away from rocks that look like they're pointing up, even small ones. I don't know if I can give you an example of that. Even small rocks like that big that are sticking up, I go around those. I don't want anything to do with them. Just don't want to take a chance of damaging my tire and everyone's day trying to fix my machine. It's not fun. Okay, as again, I'm not an expert. This isn't a learning channel, but that's my opinion. You know, use your brain. Don't always follow someone else's line on hills or rocks. Also, when I stopped doing rocks in the center that are tall, I don't straddle those anymore. If I can, I'll try to put a tire on them, because I really don't want them banging up against my skid plate on the bottom of the machine. On some of my machines, the skid plates are thin plastic, like on the Razor Trail, most of it. So even though I'm in a side-by-side, and I would think they're easier to trail ride than an ATV, you still have to use your smarts. Here's nice to go up on this wall a little bit. Miss this rock. There's a pointy one sticking up. Stay away from him. I saw another pointy one there. Stay away from it. Vertical rock. And these pipes, I don't know what all these pipes are. Right up high on this. Oh, a lot of bumps. We'll keep the camera going. Oh, I'm going to straddle this. There was no good choice there. Come up high on this rock. Miss this one off to the left. Yeah, I'm going to keep it running. This is a good show here. See these bank corners? Nice. I'll come up high on this one and around. Fun trail. A little bit of everything on this trail. Give you a shot at everything on this. It's just a fun trail. Maybe come up high on this and around. Get a little distance for the dust. Okay, I think that's it. I'm using the throttle to turn, help you turn. This might be a good turn up here to do it on. Just give it a little throttle. And the rear end comes around a little. That wasn't the best of examples. Actually, that one was. That I just did. Not the first turn, the second turn. Let's see if there's some more in here. You don't floor it. Some people probably would floor it who are better than I, but you just give it a little goose like that to help it around the corner. No big turns coming up. This one's wet. Leave the camera on a little longer. Put it in sport mode. A good example. Just a little punch of the throttle, kick it around the corner. There, just helped it straighten out there. Doesn't work in four-wheel drive so much. Please, I'm not an expert, but it works well in two-wheel drive. I hope you enjoyed the video. I could speak for everyone, which I rarely do. We had a fantastic 2-day ride at Timberline and Marienville trails at Allegheny National Forest in Kane, New York, in Kane, Pennsylvania. Highly recommend the trail for motorcycles, ATVs, and 64-inch wide side-by-sides. Great trail system. The forest people do an excellent job taking care of the trails. Everyone we met on the trail was very kind. The Honda Talon live valve DCT was just amazing. Just amazing. was a miser on fuel and my back went out earlier in the week and I recovered. This thing didn't hurt my back once. Just an awesome machine. Thanks for Andy to leading us today, Mike and Sam for navigating, and we just had a great time. Thanks for joining us for me for this video, and hope to see you on the trail. Please consider liking the video, subscribing to the channel. Desperately really need subscribers, and sharing the video with a friend. Just an awesome ride. I hope whatever you're doing, you're enjoying yourself, and I hope your family's healthy and happy. Thank you, Marauders. Oh, love it. Just love it. Just love it. Time to leave Oz. Time to leave Oz. Just too much fun.